Hello YouTube, Cal Dallas Gamer here with another Soul Calibur 4 video. But this time I want to discuss about Soul Calibur in general and my biggest fear about this potential upcoming game if Soul Calibur 7 ever gets created or a re-release or you never know, a remaster, a remake of the previous Soul Calibur trilogy. Most likely it's going to be a remaster, just like what they did with Kingdom Hearts, which, by the way, reason why I bring up Kingdom Hearts is because it was out on sale on Steam, and that surprised me. And I bought the game, and they were all just basically re-releases, but they were graphically slightly improved in order to, meet the current expectation of gaming PC, current PC gaming and gaming console. I'm pretty sure it's available in other game console. I think it is available on the Nintendo Switch, which I've seen it there. But the reason why I didn't bother on Nintendo Switch is because I already have it on Steam. And on Steam, it was considered 2.5 HD remaster. So yeah, again, throughout my video, the last couple of videos that I've been discussing about Soul Calibur, I've been saying that there's a very high chance that they're gonna re-release the Soul Calibur trilogy, all the classic Soul Calibur games, but it's gonna be more HD. I'll be more surprised if they remake it. If they do remake it, in my opinion, way better because current updated game engine is gonna improve the classical games a lot, but there will be fans that they will prefer the classics, and they're hoping to maintain the best way I could put it, what made it original, if that makes sense, without touching it too much. They don't mind if it gets a little HD-ness in terms of remastered, but they want to see all the aesthetics, all the music, characters, what makes the game great in the first place. There. That being said, I kind of prefer a remaster, but I still also kind of want to see a remake because the better graphics, better in-game engine. But if they do make a remake, I really hope they show everything that what made the original game, awesome, especially in Soul Calibur 4 with my Queen Ivy with her amazing design. I mean, I want to see that. I know I sound like a gooner, but let me tell you something, guys. If you see my last video, I've been discussing you know, um, about re-releases, remaster, but I also been discussing in my earliest Soul Calibur video about making great games and do not make how do I say this? Make the game a little too political in order to please certain people that has no interest in gaming itself. I was watching this video and I'm gonna show a screenshot right here. I'll leave a link down in the description below for you guys to watch it yourself. And shout out to this YouTuber who made this video because I could tell he put in a lot of hard work and love into this video because he loves the series of Tekken. Me, reason why I make Soul Calibur videos is because I really want to see a good Soul Calibur game. Soul Calibur 6 was awesome, and I wish to see Soul Calibur 7. And I'm not the only one, by the way. I've seen multiple YouTubers bringing out Soul Calibur videos, and not to mention, aside from me being a gooner who loves Ivy, uh, there are a lot of gamers who do not want to see their favorite game being politicized and dumbed down, nerfed, just to please some certain people in the gaming industry. To me, it's just ridiculous. We just want a good game. And when we say we want a good game, we also want the game itself to be what it is. What I'm trying to say here is that I do not want to see Soul Calibur to be some weird knockoff of Mortal Kombat. I do not want to see Soul Calibur to be a weird knockoff of Tekken. I don't want to see it be a weird knockoff of Marvel vs. Capcom. I want to see Soul Calibur be Soul Calibur, but I want to see it great. I want to see it vastly improved. And not to mention the sheer potential that this series has. As I stated in my last video, because you guys didn't see it, I talked about how Soul Calibur 4, it sort of gave me this weird Dark Soul vibes, and now that I think about it, the company that makes Soul Calibur, they also make several Soul-like games. And I'm not sure, I'll do a little research, but I'm pretty darn sure they're also the one that made Elden Knight, or I forgot. It's the one of the Dark Soul games in the series. So I'm very certain that the company, they're no stranger on making Dark Soul games. And I feel like they could do an amazing job with Soul Calibur if they bring in more lore into it and bring cinematic cutscenes into the game, because a lot of fans, well, I think this is universally agreed on. We're tired of seeing those, still images of storytelling that looks like you're reading out a book. We want to see cutscenes, and we want to see it done right, done amazingly, just like they did with Tekken, just like they do with Mortal Kombat, especially Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat is a perfect example of that. They have amazing cutscenes, and those cutscenes were used in-game graphics, in-game engine. No, weird 3D computer-generated cinematics. So that being said, Soul Calibur has so much potential. Like, you might notice that this game obviously it's a fantasy game, and it reminds me of Warhammer Fantasy a little bit, Dungeons and Dragons, and a little bit, well, we could say a little Mortal Kombat, but not Mortal Kombat in the sense of violence, but more in the sense of fantasy itself. And I kind of wish the Soul Calibur series explore a little more into that, because, like I said in my last video, you will notice that there's lizard people, and you will notice that there's some magic going on and immortality going on. In matter of fact, one of the characters in Soul Calibur, I think his name is Zebiro, is the guy with the giant scythe. He is basically immortal, and it was confirmed in the lore. Me, I didn't realize that. It kind of flew over my head. But yes, immortality is a magical thing in this video game. And I discussed about my personal theory with Ivy. Ivy is semi-immortal, and that's why I think she's running around with that weird kinky outfit on. But it makes more sense when you think about it, because if she has that amazing body, always rehealing, regenerating, like Wolverine or Deadpool, it will make sense for her to feel that confident of herself to, expose her vulnerability. Now, that being said, immortality, lizard man, magic, evil sword, possessing other people, etc., etc. There's so much lore into this, and what's a shame is that I feel like Soul Calibur series, they don't explore enough of that lore. So in my opinion, the next Soul Calibur game, it has to explore that lore. Aside from the lore, they need to make a better online multiplayer matchmaking system. They need crossplay. Like, crossplay is a must these days. If I'm a PC gamer, I want to fight against people from Nintendo Switch. I want to fight against people from other PCs, Xbox Series, PS5, etc., etc. My opinion, crossplay must be a thing in order to, get people connected and play on the next Soul Calibur game. On top of that, I really want to see this game have amazing tutorial and make the tutorial itself very rewarding in order to, for the people getting into Soul Calibur and get into a multiplayer. If this game has an amazing tutorial, I guarantee you guys that, or I guarantee the developers that it's gonna invite a lot of new players to the Soul Calibur series, and they will not feel, how do I say this, overwhelmed. Best way I could put it. So yeah, Soul Calibur, it has so much potential, but what I'm scared is that, and once again, I'm showing this screenshot here. They could also ruin it. They could ruin the game, and they could ruin everything. Well, guys, I'm gonna end it here because I feel like I'm ranting enough. But please leave a comment down in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your thoughts, your opinion, and more importantly, what the developers could do to make this an awesome series, because they need to revive this game. Got Dallas Gamer, over and out.